Pujari and I'm back again with brand new series where we're gonna see how to be a self-taught web developer. Yes, you heard me right. Self-taught web developer. Now this is coming from another self-taught web developer and a mentor. Because guys, I have seen when you are self-taught and if you are someone who is not from an IT background or if you are learning from complete scratch, then it is quite difficult to enter in the web development. Now don't get me wrong, I am not discouraging you guys, but it's the truth, right? These are the things which I have faced. Yeah, I have read many blogs which says how to be a web developer in 1 month, in 3 months, or in like 2 weeks as well. There are many blogs out there. Please don't read them because it's not true. You cannot be a web developer in such a short period of time. There are so many technologies you have to learn. There are so many concepts you must know. And yes, people say that just do practical part. Don't get into tutorial hells and something, all those things. But they are true. Don't get into tutorial hell. Then what to do? How to learn the theoretical part. So let's say you are doing a project, but for doing a project you have to apply logic, right? You have to show your creativity. How will you show your creativity if you don't know the theoretical part? If you know the theory, like something works like this in a particular way, then you can apply your logic in that way. You can show your creativity. You can bring new things and combine them. When you can do that, when you know the theoretical part. If you don't know the foundation, if your foundation part isn't strong, then how will you apply your logic and show your creativity, right? The same thing happened to me. People said, oh, please don't watch much tutorials, go and do projects. And when I started with the project, I was completely blank, right? I don't know what to do because I was from a completely different industry and I came here. So that's why it was very confusing for me initially. So I changed the tutorials. I started doing projects, and there was a part where before learning JavaScript I directly went into React because people said that do projects. So I directly jumped into React project without knowing the concepts of React. That's it, just do project, don't worry much about. Even if you know little bit of JavaScript, it's okay. They created hype for the technology because React was trending. So don't get into all of those things. Meanwhile, I also know that there is constant urge of being in a right track. Being a self-taught web developer, it is always confusing if you don't have right community and right people. So where to find this community? Build an Instagram page and connect with all those people who put content about coding. Connect with them. There is also LinkedIn. There are so many platforms where people from the coding community share the content. There you can make connections, ask from them. There are many nice and genuine people who are ready to guide you. You can also contact me in the comment section. I will also help you. So yes, there are many things like that. And also the part is that nowadays many people think that why to code? We have platforms like WordPress, Wix, all those things. Then let me give you a practical example that if you have wheelchair and you have legs, right? If you are using wheelchair, there is no need to use legs. So that means you will never learn how to walk. It doesn't match up, right? It sounds crazy. So that is why learning code is important. Even though there are platforms which are great, and even I have used them, they are great platforms, but learning code is important. Even at the WordPress, there are so many things for which you need to learn HTML and CSS, right? So HTML and CSS, everybody is like, okay, there are thousands of video on the YouTube, then why to see your playlist? Because there are thousands of video. So why to use? What other things I'm gonna cover? Also, let me tell you about the Newton's Grand Coding Contest, and this is very, very interesting. Not only the winners, but also chosen participants will also get gifts and prizes. And what are those? Let's see. The total cash plus the gift prize worth 5 lakh rupees will be given for the winner. and also the registration is free. The link is in the description. I'll show you how to register for it. You have to go to this link, you have to put on your details, and you need to submit it. Also, it is beginner friendly. Even if you are a beginner, you are definitely going to get various prizes here. So I would suggest go to this link and check it out. This is a great opportunity to all the beginners, because the random participants are also going to get various prizes. So do participate in this event, and let's see what are the more things we're gonna get. 1,000 chosen participants will get prizes with ranks more than 500. So do give it a shot, my friends, and I'm sure that you're gonna get an amazing experience in this concept and gonna learn much more things from here. So it is a win-win game, so I definitely recommend you to go and check the site and participate for it. So you might think, why this playlist and what are the things are we gonna cover in this? We're gonna cover how internet work, HTML and CSS, basic part, intermediate and advanced. We're gonna see all of them in detail with exercises in this playlist. So my friends, stay tuned, because if you are thinking that HTML and CSS are the easiest part, then you are wrong. It's not. If you are thinking that HTML and CSS are too easy, there is no need to look into them and directly we can go into the big technologies, then my friends, you are wrong. Because without HTML and CSS, you cannot make a website, right? If you don't have an index.html file in your application, then you cannot deploy it on the internet. So you can see how much important one HTML file is. And for those who think, yeah, why should we learn CSS, because we have a lot of frameworks, right? So for them, I have to say that if you don't have the knowledge of CSS, then you will understand nothing about frameworks. You have to learn CSS in order to learn frameworks. So these two things are very important. So in the beginner's point of view, I'm teaching you all these things to make your foundation so much stronger. Then if you go ahead and learn different technologies, there should not be any problem regarding your basics. You can be very much fluent in that. And talking about the projects, I have already made another playlist where you have all the HTML and CSS projects to boost your skills. So learn this, make exercises and go into another playlist. So guys, this much for today, and in the next video we will see how internet works and what are the jargons and the big term words in the internet. We will see everything in the next video. Hope you guys like this video, and if you have any queries or any suggestion for this playlist, please let me know in the comments. And yeah, bye bye, have a great evening.